good. I wanted to move into the news. So, we've been talking about abortion a bunch of times because it's going to be a big topic for the election, right? So, like right now in Arizona, which could potentially, right now, is a sort of a swing state. It's back on the board. And Kamala Harris, Vice President Harris, was there with Tim Walz, who's her new VP pick, and they had a 20,000 person crowd in Arizona. They sold out, and part of that is abortion is illegal now in Arizona, but it's going to be on the ballot again, and the Republicans are trying to block it again, and they pushed this law, and they sort of did this underhandedly. They did it without a vote. The Republicans did in the state Congress there, and it's a law from like 18 whatever. I mean, it's a bullshit law that doesn't even apply. But the whole premise of this was they pushed this whole, well, you know, we want to stop abortion, blah blah blah, and part of that is we want to save the lives of innocent children, right? So they mask it under this guise of the whole point of making abortion illegal is we're going to save all these lives. It's really about saving the lives of children, which means we're going to reduce the number of abortions by making it illegal. Well, we said this a long time ago. Statistics have shown that doesn't work. Making it illegal doesn't reduce the number of abortions. It's never happened. In every country, state that's done it, it doesn't reduce it. But what happened is sure enough, since Dobbs, here's CNN. Abortions increased in the U.S. overall in the year post-Dobbs. Right? And then they break it down sort of by state. And if you guys can see this, here's the map. So purple is more abortions. Orange, dark orange especially, is less. So all these states that have abortion bans, yeah, they had less abortions there in those states, but they increased in all the states surrounding them.
What do I think is happening? I think people are packing a suitcase and crossing the state line.
But why is it so much more overall nationally? Shouldn't it be about the same? Well, no, because these same states that do that, they also pass bills to get rid of things like sex ed and contraception, which increases unwanted pregnancies, which increases the demand for abortion. If these people were serious about, we want to restrict the number of abortions or limit the number of abortions, sex ed, contraceptives would be the first two things. Make those cheap and free and ubiquitous. Make Planned Parenthood more ubiquitous. Open more clinics for women to go to and get treatment and help. But when you close all these places, that's when women, they're stuck in a situation where they get pregnant because they don't have access to this shit. Right. So they just increased it. They just created a bigger problem. And furthermore, I got to bring it back to this. We know so much more about abortion than we wanted to. It should just be legal. I shouldn't have to think about it. These women shouldn't have to think about it. But 1 in 4 pregnancies end in a miscarriage. And what is the primary treatment for a miscarriage so the woman doesn't get ill or die or have some horrible physical malady or lose the ability to have children? What's the treatment? Abortion. Either chemical or actual surgery. And that's 1 in 4 pregnancies. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But honestly, this is going to be on the ballot. I think Kamala Harris has been really good about this. Going forward, I think that this is a big issue. This could flip Arizona. That would be big.
That would be huge.
Texas now too potentially could be flipped. I don't think it will be, but it's funny that it's even on the board. You wouldn't think it would be.
You wouldn't even think that would be a thought we would have.
Yeah, if Vice President Harris wins Texas, this is over. This is already over. She's won the whole thing. But that's how far they push this. So we'll see how it goes from there.